Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? This is your boy Christian Israel, and you are tuned into Christ and Crypto in the Morning, guys. And this section right here is called Long Sum, Short Sum. This is actually the section of the podcast where we go over the markets from a technical perspective. You know, using all the geek and the nerd stuff. The stuff that we're like a bunch of lines. And that's where we are today. We're going to look at the market a little bit, and this is called Long Sum, Short Sum. So if you're stopping by just now, I appreciate you. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, do that social media thing, notification bell on the top so you can be notified when we go live, like we do every single morning, 9 a.m. for Christ and Crypto, or you can be notified when we upload these on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube. You know what it is. Every place you can find a good old podcast. So now that we are here, now that we've seen this market do some fun things over the last few days, let's see where we are. And we can kind of see, I don't need to go over that. If we go on a heat map right now and just show you coin360.com and give it up so you can see it. And as that's going here, we're going to go big screen and go ahead and fade on over. So what we're looking like right at this moment, even though things have dumped and pumped off of that, we're currently down right now. Now, yes, I did distribute and de-risk my trade this morning. Even though we have bounced and we're still going down, that's why I de-risked it and reset it. Got up 38.5 in XRP and just got back in at 39 with 1/5 of the trade that I was currently in. Just to sit there to see if we get some more back tests. I don't want to lose all the profit in a trade on down. I don't like buying right when it hits, but it bounced, back tested, and now we got the bounce. Now I've re-entered off of that bounce, so we will see what happens. And what exactly am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about XRP right now, guys, specifically. So I've been in the trade since up here. Actually, I've been in the trade since last week. We got in at 44. Got out at 42, got back in at 43 and some change, got back out at 41 and some change, got back in at like 42, 43, okay, got out down here at 40, got back in again at 41 and a half yesterday. Up in this, we got in like 41 yesterday in this half, and we have finally got out down here at 38 and a half this morning, which was the back test. So it came down and hit here. We got out right here when it broke back over the 0.5. Now that we're at the S1, we're in a much smaller trade in this moment. I will, once I'm done with this podcast, I'll see where this is, but I don't want to, get too into the trade while I'm in it. You catch my drift. But this is where we just entered, 39.2. Even though this is the back test of this, that's why we're in it. My stop loss is going to be 39.84. I've not given myself a lot of room at all. A half a penny move here to get out at 39.84. Where are we at? 39.84 is right. We can do an alert. 39.84. There we go. 39.84. Where are we at? There we go. Wonderful. Alert added right there, point blank, period. Okay, so that's where my stop loss is. That's breaking this back test, and then getting deep past that. So since we've already hit there, if we go a little bit higher, I'll call the quits until we reset. But my goal is possibly to get a little longer. We did hit 38, which was the first part of my target. Here, let's see. I don't even know where I drew it. Okay. So I was worrying about 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was sure this is where I really think could happen. I didn't. I said here was the first target, right? So this is the weekend. Got out, got back in up here. We saw a little double top, flattened out here. Now we've made a lower low because we went lower than that. And I always like to see what percentage we go when we break low. I would think at 5 to 10% normally. We have not made it there yet. 5 to 10%, guys, would be down here at this area for one more touch. So can we roll over and boom, back test all of this area? That's what I'd like to see. That's why I'm slightly in this right now, and I'm actually going to put that for 36.5, 0.365 as a confirmed profit take right now, and that's not much. That's, some 7% from here, right? Something like that, 7% from here. On a margin call, right? If you got 2x or a 3x, that could be 14 to 21%, depending on what you were in. Right now, I'm at a 3x, so if it makes that whole move, it's 21% of what my current trade is. Not my overall profit, but my current trade. Okay, so I will add to it because right now my percentage is not even, what is 10, 5, 3% of my overall trading pocket that I have right now is on this trade with 5% of that. So really not a lot of risk involved for me right now. So that's why I can make this trade because, again, not a lot of risk. Literally like 0.01% of my money is being risked to catch this part of the trade. I think it's one of the last parts. I think we got more downward to go, but we never really came back up and back tested this area for me, which again, so we came up here down. We did not back test 42, which I was waiting for. I said from that break yesterday, a possible chance to fire up to 46 was on the table. And I say that, and here's why, and I'll tell you why I say that. Because GameStop yesterday, guys, GameStop did that same little move yesterday, and it's still going. Okay? GameStop did that same little move and came in with some crazy, definitely stopped me out this morning. GameStop came in for some crazy moves here. Out of that breakout that we thought, let's make this a little tighter. This is the breakout that we're looking at XRP right now. So XRP and the rest of crypto rolled down. And this was what happened here as it broke off for Wyckoff Spring up to resistance. And now it might get out of here. Even though I should have shorted there, I shorted here. And that thing just kept going with the thing. So this is a loss for me. GME was a loss because I shorted it on the explosion yesterday because it hit this, right? I was like, okay, we hit 115, whatever it was. Been waiting for it to go. And then today it fired up like no other. And that is just ugly, right? So the stop loss is a loss here for me. And we're going to go SL. I got to put that in. Save. And let's just see how ugly of I'll tell you what the loss was on that. Because you can't win them all. I'm going to tell you what that loss was. And I'm not happy. 2.45% loss. But I did take, now here's the catch. I took profit earlier on a trade. In other words, on this trade, when I hit that short, I took profit here. That gave me 4% on that trade. But then I didn't, and then I kept the stop loss where it was. So when it took me out, that's 2% on the loss of that trade. 2.45%. So overall, that's a 1.55% return. And this is why it's so important, guys, to set your stop losses, to take profit, and then reset it, and, take a little bit and then let it ride for free. So if it does fire up, if it goes in the opposite direction, then you are in a place where you can still make money. Remember, my goal in this is to teach you how to make money in a bear market or just in general. And that is understanding your risk, understanding what leverage is, setting up your trade, and waiting. Now, I was waiting for GameStop to come here and reject. It did. And then this morning, the crazy kids fired that up and continued to take off from there. So that's some interesting things there. So Dollar General was one that I'm pretty sure, did I send that short out? I want to see if I sent that Dollar General short out. I really hope I did. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I did. I saw a pop this morning, and I thought I sent the short out for that, which was not true. But what I did do was put the short on Disney just now. Entered the short at 105. We're sitting at 104.97. So we'll wait for Disney to see if Disney will play out. And boom, you can see right there. There's the short on Disney. trying to roll it on over. So why am I showing you these things? I am showing you these things, guys, because the same kind of charting that we used in crypto is the same type of charting that we can use everywhere. You win some, you lose some. Now, the thing about this with, and I really thought I sent out the Dollar General short this morning. Oh, I really thought I did. GME, Buy Alerts, Zillow is the other one. Because the markets right now in the stock market are more volatile than crypto, period. So since they're more volatile, this is where we have to make our money. And one of those that I have been in and out of shorts, okay, I made money in this short yesterday, came down, tried to re-enter it because I'm kind of short on the stock market. And I know, not the stock market, the housing market. So we're going to see if this plays out a little bit. Made money, I think 7 to 10% already on this, with a, what is this? 10% possible loss. So maybe a 3% break even if I get 5% break even if this stops me out. So we will see. I expected some kind of pump in the markets today based on how it looked yesterday. And I think we're still going to have another sell-off tomorrow and into the weekend. So I'm setting up my bags that we're going to sell off through Memorial Day weekend, hardcore. And I think, I mean, I've been saying this. I thought May would be a pump month. I don't know what a pump month would be anymore, but I just got to go off what I see in the charts. And right now, most of these markets, guys, are bearish. I cannot look at anything, even in the NASDAQ overall, to say bearish. Now, some things, guys, you know, if you look at Amazon for a second, I'll show you. And we pull all the way back to 2 weeks. We can see here that Amazon is actually backtest all the way to the 2018 and 2020 breakouts where the support and resistance were. That's where Amazon is all the way backtested to. Also, all the way backtested to the top of the previous wave from 2008 to 2018. Why do we look at Amazon? Because it's probably one of the largest caps in the NASDAQ, the tech. And the tech NASDAQ basically controls crypto. So this is what I'm looking at for some bullishness. That's why I think tomorrow we might get a back test or something in here to see. We have not come all the, I mean, we did go 1.4 and come down to here. So those are all back tested. Every level's here back tested, including that. This is why I'm ready for it to start going, but I'm not quite ready to go all in long yet. Gotta wait for the markets. It's the end of the month, right? It's the end of the month. So when we get the end of the month, futures normally does what? Sells off towards the end of the month, right? So this is where we are. You see, we had one wave completed here, another wave completed here. Guys, that means 3 waves, 5 waves have been completed. Now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're in this correction here, and I'm going to show you this. And according to this correction alone, we could go down to 50% more for here for Amazon. Like, that is real. 50% more from Amazon. I don't know what I just deleted. Did I just delete the same thing twice? Oh, that was already there. Okay. Let me delete this now. Boom. Okay. I didn't even see it there. I already had it there. Which brings us down to 2.414. So things are possible. And you guys know if this drops 50% from here, what do you think crypto's going to do? Massive flash crash. The question is, when is that going to happen? When is it going to happen? Because, you know, Bitcoin's got 12,000 on the radar for me. I'm not going to say what XRP possibly has. I don't want to talk about that. But we'll see. We got to wait. You don't know what the market makers are doing, but I can tell you right now, the rest of Equities 1.0 is catching up. It's catching up to come down. So while we're here, we're waiting. We're going to hope the good Lord works this out for us. Because this was Bitcoin alone this morning. We didn't quite get more volume on that 15-minute, but we had volume step in. Back testing that breakout. So if this is what we see, so doop, down, up. That would be nice. That would not give us a new low, breaking 25. But that would bring us down, fill some of the gaps. I wouldn't even be surprised if this comes down here like this. Right? It's possible. And that's what I see there. So, I guess yesterday was Welcome Wednesdays, and I apologize that I did not get a chance to come here and help you with the charts. I apologize again. I was down and out about the Texas shootings and the children. I'm still sad about that, so I apologize for missing that yesterday. We are here today, though, and we are rocking it today, and this is what we want to see. See if this plays out from the breakdown above 0.5, maybe a rejection at 29.5. So you want to see, guys, how this area right here plays out. 29,500. If we reject back off of that, then that's where we can see this roll on over down to this area. Okay, so that's my thought process on that. And that's my thought process on crypto and the markets today in general. Is we need to see what's happening. I know it seems like there's a lot going on. And I know you see all this stuff and it looks crazy. And there's a whole bunch of things going on here. Just know that I have been watching this like a hawk. And just because you see that little bit, this is what the whole picture looks like. Okay? This is the whole picture. The whole picture, guys, means we are back testing this areas down in this breakout. So before I go, do you see where we could still go? 20 cents is 100% on the table. 100% to the table. Everyone's going to think this is going to break down to 11 cents after that. And I think from there we fire up. So we'll see. Ugly, but everything seems to be back testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're finishing wave 5 right now for XRP. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But it's almost over. It's almost over, guys. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. I'm your boy, Christian Israel, and you are tuned into Long Sum, Short Sum. This is a part of a podcast called Christ and Crypto every single morning, 9 a.m. live, Monday through Friday, that we come and discuss the markets in threes. Please hit that like button, subscribe, notification so you can be notified when we go live. The goal is 10 likes for the social media thing and that algorithm. Thank you guys so much for participating today. God bless. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and do the thing that people do on social media. At Twitter, at TikTok, New Creation Capital. Let us know, guys. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Later, guys.